They run here with Rico Dowdle. Powering his way forward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
They run again with Dowdle. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here we go. Stop. Go. 11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Oh, his first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now a fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Burrow looking to pass. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. But coming through that time and stopping him for a loss was Drake Jackson. Nice play. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. From midfield now, Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Now Burrow loses the football. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. going for it on fourth. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Here we go.
They run here with Dowdle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Dowdle. Powers through. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Burrow. That's complete. Bernard. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Ready?
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Warriors, 17.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The rookie from Arkansas on target there. It's a first down. Now an audible here into something else.
Dragon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos, 18, 9, 2, 6.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line. Here we go. Wide 80.
Now Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Warriors 70, 19, Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Green. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 37 yards. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Mustang 19. Trap 6, Dragon 60. Trap 7 Pirates, 79, 18 Cardinals.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Get set. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Top 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, drops it, 9.
Back to throw. Green. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Buffalo 19, Dragon 60.
To throw is Green. Throwing to start the drive. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Green. Now he's going to stop. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the footballs. But
there he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle, 62 yards. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready, Hogan, 19. Ready, go.
A quick throw caught wide by Judy. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
70, trap 60, trap. Let's go. 19 Lions.
Off play action. Green. Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
70. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Green. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
19.
At the 21-yard line.
Ready. Panther, press, Buffalo.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Green. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Buffalo 80.
3rd and
70, 18, 5, 7, 4.
Looking to throw. Green. Pass caught by Fannin. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. An audible here to get a new look.
50, 19, 18.
And here's Green throwing on 4th down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15.
A gain of 10 yards.
Stop.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, working running. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 164 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Now they'll change things up.
At the 50-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 1.
19 tight.
A toss to Judkins, running right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Wilson on the stop.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Gain of 1.
So they're changing this at the line.
18, left, top 19.
On fourth down, Green. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 40 yards. And the Browns are closing in on a Super Bowl run now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Buffalo 18, Panther 11, top 60, 79 Broncos.
And here's Green. From the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Sometimes your blocks get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
11. Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go,
and it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. Well, a Lombardi trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. ask what defines my name.
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pinned when I